Class is back in session, and today we are learning winged liner. So now let's get into how I like to do my eyeliner. I'm going to take my favorite eyeliner, and it is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I love this so much. It's just so good. Another staple product of mine. And I'm going to go ahead. It has such a fine tip. There we go. Such a fine tip applicator, and I just absolutely love it. So the first thing that I like to do for my liner, I like to create, again, an anchor line. This is our guideline, and I start at the corner of the outer part of my eye, and I'm going to pull it out. Just like that. Let me go ahead and do the other eye. I like to have both of the lines in place so I can start to look back and forth. You do want your liner to be symmetrical, so I'm just gonna kind of start looking back and forth to make sure it's how I want it. As I can see, this one needs a little more of a tail. Don't stress yourself so much with your eyeliner because you can really go back and clean it up with concealer once it's completely dry, I promise you. So now that I have my anchor lines in, I actually start with the wing and I pull it onto the eye. So let me just show you. I'm going to go towards the end, pull it forward just like that. Now this is a big liner. It doesn't have to be that big, but the way that I'm looking down, and then I have a little bit, I'm gonna have to go back and clean that up. So let me go ahead and try to match the other eye. Okay. So as you can see, it's not filled in. It just looks like two big old stencils, which is perfectly fine. This is how I go back and forth and make sure it's how I want it. Now this is a hell of a line. Again, it doesn't have to be that thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to color in inside the lines, just taking nice short strokes and really packing on that pigment. Try to stay inside the lines. I'm gonna have to go in and clean up with concealer a little bit because I'm being messy. Boom, boom, and then you see I have nothing in the inner parts of my eyes. So I'm very carefully, I'm gonna have to look down, and I start to just do a little stroke at a time and then connect it all back to the main part of the line. You want it to get smaller as it's going towards the inner part of your eye. So that's why I'm just doing little soft strokes. Just like that. So I see some parts where I need to go back and clean it up a little bit with concealer. So I'm just gonna go in with barely any concealer on a little brush like so. And just gonna clean up any mistakes. So I see a mistake here. I see the mistake here from when I open my eye. I see a little smudge over here. And a little smudge right here. And then I need to go back and very carefully blend the concealer just to clean it up. And that is our winged liner. So thanks again so much for watching. I hope you learned something on how to slay your winged liner, okay? So if you definitely come up with this look, or if you do your liner in another way, just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below. Follow me on social media, all that good jazz. I'll have everything down below. I love you so much and see you in the next video.